So close. Welcome back everybody. It took a lot of time for me to craft these, but I'm nearing completion. 3, 4, 5. That's it, I think. I think we have enough to launch the first milestone packet on our big elevator. Yeah, we are closing in. Let's go to the tower. Let's launch the first milestone. Let's prepare the data. Click. Add them. 50 complete. 75 complete. Load. Ready for action. Preparing. Loading. And fire. Down. There it goes. Goodbye. It's gone up. If you take a look, you see that it's very far up there. Oh, I fell down. Let's see. Does it come back? It should. There it goes. There it comes. There it comes. And it's back in place. Now let's see if we received what we have unlocked. Let's see. Open the console. Tier 3 and 4 is now open and we can now unlock this one. And I was waiting for it. I seriously was. So let's take a look. We need some I'm directly going to get that milestone working. So we really can use the coal power because that gives a lot more power than the normal one. And I'm gonna use a separate building for the power supply for the main building. So I think I'm gonna do it up the ridge. Make there a new foundation and connect that one up to the main base so that we have a power supply that's more stable and has a bigger area so we can make it future proof once again. How much did we need for it? 25 of those. 25 of those reinforced iron plates, 25 of those rotors, and the cables are made in just an eye pitch. But I do not have enough iron for it, so let's get to the iron page and let's get the iron to make it. There we go. And then we are gonna continue making those rods because we really need them, a lot of them. Three more of those things. There we go. 25 reinforced iron plates. Coming up. It reminds me, it's already the 6th episode since the restart or reboot, whatever you want to call it, of the series and continue on. We are going, people. We need more. More and more. I really like this. Now we need 25 rotors as well. So I have a feeling that we are not gonna make it with the current amount of iron rods, but we can at least make sure that we are gonna reach it. Although, no. Not just yet, almost. 70, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There we go. 25 rotors coming up. This milestone also unlocks the truck station, and that's something we are gonna need if we want to transport over land. So before we can unlock trains in the future, we need to use land to get everything going to where they need to go. In order to do that, we use trucks and program them into different locations. So we can drive a route, and then the truck will drive it the same path as I drove it, and then does it again and again and again and again and again until I stop it, for example, or if it runs out of fuel. Those trucks use fuel to drive. Without fuel, you cannot drive. So, yeah. There are different ways, but most of the time you need to fuel them to drive fast and further enough. And the further you drive to reach a certain mineral, the longer it takes. So the more fuel you're gonna need in the end. I think that's it. I think we now have what we need. Let me see. The wires. 200 wires. 500 of those. 25 of those. 25 of those. Launch. There we go. Coal power. Unlocked.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged.
There we go. As you can see here, the truck station is a big station with fuel. Well, if the car can hold it. So we have a tractor and we have a truck station, but that's something we can do in a future episode. We are currently going to look at the power supply. For that one we need coal generators. Coal generators are not that expensive, but they are, they are not a basic material, not a basic item. So in order to get those, we need a lot of reinforced plates, I believe, and sticks to get working. Yep. It uses reinforced iron plates to make it so. There we go. How much do we need for one of those things? 3 of those cubes. Then we have enough of those. Then beside that we need 5 rotors and 15 cables. Well, we have more than enough cables, that's something that I know for sure. And rotors are made soon enough. It also uses screws, so. But once again we are out of iron. The thing that we need the most in this whole game is iron. So this process is prone to be rebuilt when we are getting further into the game. That's something I can tell you for sure. Wasn't that what I need? Yep, I have everything. Do I have enough? Yes, I have. I want to build it up there, so it's close by my factory, but it's also far enough to get further. I also looked at this station in between episodes, because it literally sucks out all power I have. I need to think of a better solution for this one. I refilled these two to the fill, and they just last 5 minutes, and which means that in 5 minutes I will fall to my death if I use it in that time. So it's not a reliable source. I was thinking sooner or later the new things unlock, the new conveyor thingy things that are meant to be used to get higher up with the conveyor supports, and those things have a ladder on the side. Why not make a ladder based system so I can climb up to where I want to climb up to? So here is the thing that I wanted to build, so let me take a look at where I'm gonna put it. Since this is just completely separate building and does not need to be directly connected, I can build it here. Separately, completely separately. From the rest. And since I have all space here that I need, I can make whatever I need to make with it. There we go, let's just remove all these. And now for the generator parts. Power, coal generator. Whoa, it's long. It's really long. I need more foundations on that side. Like 2 rows is enough, I think. It's huge. It's really huge. There we go. That's a power supply. And that power supply can be connected to a wall that will be here. So here we can, oh wait. Do we have that bigger one? Yeah, this one. Power supply and such can then be connected down below and going to the factory. But the question now is, where is coal in this area? The closest. You're joking. I see a snail. $600 meters. It's back there. And otherwise on the ridge over there next to the waterfall. I think it's gonna be there, but the well, that will be Project Highway, I think. Since I want also trucks to be able to get to there. Okay. To be short, I'm gonna make a highway with 2 of these next to each other, or 3 of these, going up to there. Making a foundation basically going all the way up to where we need to go. I tried it before, but failed. Oh, that's a miss. Ow. Well, that's a bummer. Good thing is that we have the concrete being produced. So yeah, well, the jump pads is something that I'm gonna remove. So I think I'm gonna use walkways on the outer building to get up. A lot faster than walking in circles. At least I hope it's faster. Man, this is terrible. I need to get all the way up there, make a separate power station that runs itself using the coal it mines, and I need to make a road to collect the coal and bring it to here. Bring it to there, to be exact. But I also want to get to here, so let's first start making a way down. It looks terrible, but this is a quick way to get down pretty fast. You make basically custom terrain using foundations. It cuts some space and you can beautify it by making pillars underneath it. It is expensive to do, I agree on that one, but now it's gonna come. You need to get it. To get moving. There we go. Now we have future-proof ourselves and can drive up and down to our power factory on the side. How you feel like that? Now the point is, we need to get all the way there. And I can see that there is a waterfall here and there are a lot of trees down here. And this is not a good driving spot to drive around. So my feeling would be to make a plateau here. Let's start from here. Let's see where we can get. In first case, for the tractor, you only need this small one lane. Although later on, the real trucks start appearing in the menu, and the real truck is a bit bigger than the other one. It also has a bigger capacity and more strength to get up quickly. Although I have to warn that moving the wrong way or centering with automation the wrong way before entering the ramp, they will drive up it. Because we are this high up, the trees won't hurt us and won't block us from moving. We are going up. That's a good thing. Welcome to the BC Highway, going from level B500 to level 800 at top. This is really a terrible thing, and I'm out of... Well, we are halfway there, that's something worth mentioning. Yay, we're halfway there! With the first lane at least. One thing that I want to warn you about, if you jump on this one you can get damage, even if you run. Because you are jumping from just a big height, there is a chance that it counts it as fall damage. Do not do that. It's dangerous if you are playing, for example, hardcore and do not want to die unless you need to reset. Do not do it. There is no hardcore mode, I believe. But if there is a hardcore mode, be warned, do not jump on things going down. Why? It kills you. I can assure you it really kills you. I tried it so many times, and so many times I died of it, so I do not advise it. Simply just don't. Just don't. Don't do it. It won't ruin your day. So I'm gonna wrap up the episode right here. In the next episode we are gonna try to finish the bridge, which is going up eventually. I'm by the way, jumping in the wrong direction. With jumping I can kill myself, I know, but I'm ready to take the risk. If you want to take the risk, go ahead, but it's not my advice. Do not do it. That's all I can say. This is also a thing that I want to get soon. These ones can be used to climb up and down in the factory. I think that's a very reasonable way of going until we have the jetpacks, of course. It also includes the conveyor belts and elevators that are double the speed of the original ones, so we can make resources faster. So I selected it already, and I will thank you all for watching this episode, and next time we are gonna make sure that the highway works as it should be. Good luck!